Goddard? You gonna show me coins? Or does he only show me coins in places that I have been where I have missed coins? That might be what it is. Or, yeah, I was gonna say, or have I been here, but I have not. So that must be what it is. He shows me coins that I've missed in places that I've already been. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. Excellent, let's do that. Ooh, 50, and it's not knots? That sounds pretty crazy. In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot. Oh my god. Another one of these type of puzzles. I'm not good at it. I am not going to be good at it at all. Okay. The ones you think will form... And it doesn't even say how many will. Just mark the ones. It's not one will or one won't. Mark the ones that you think will form a knot. Literally, B doesn't look like it will. No, definitely not. I'm really bad at these, so just humor me for a second as I act stupid. A looks like it will? What about C? I don't think so. And D. I'm really bad at these. I'm not good at visualizing this kind of thing. Well, I'm gonna need hints. I'm gonna have to go below 20. There we go. It's difficult to work out all the tangles and turns of a rope in one glance. You'll have better luck if you keep the shape of a simple knot in mind and inspect each part of the rope individually. Well then, that's not really helpful. Well then, I'm confident that B is not. B is out completely. D. I mean, if you pull, that would form a little bit of a thing, right? I can't. I'm dumb. I'm too dumb. I can't. I'm bad at these. Take a look at rope B. Don't tell me about B, that's the most obvious one. If you start from the right end of the rope and examine the first loop you encounter, you'll notice that the 2 strands of rope are just lying on top of each other. The same goes for the loop on the left side of the rope. There's no way this loop will tie up. Okay. That's true. The loops are just lying on top of each other, but that's not true for any of the other fucking ones, so what do you even... What's your point? It's not even a hint, it just tells me that it's not B, which was the most obvious one. Let me take away the A check mark, because I'm not even sure anymore. I gotta get the third hint. I feel like a dingus. Only one. Okay. Only one. And it's not B. Well, at least I know how many there are. I got a 1 in 3 shot, so let's look at these fucking things. I don't think it's D, just because the bottom right part of it is underneath all that, so I don't think that would work. So it's either A or C. With, they're very similar. You've got A going underneath up at the top, where you've got C going over. And at the bottom C looks more like it would form a knot, because how you've got... Shit, my initial thing was A, just because I looked at it and thought, yeah, that looks like it could form a knot. And then with C, I think I said, I don't know. But now I know it's only one of them. They look so similar. C, just looking at the bottom of it, it looks more to me like it would form a knot. So I'm gonna say C. So there we go. Since there can be only one. And it is C, thank you. Alrighty then. Take a nice drink of water after that one. That was not good. Not a good display on my part. That puzzle was no pushover. Anyway, I was looking for hint coins when I was interrupted by that puzzle. Thank you very much. There was a couple. And then his desk, which is what we came here for. Oh. Okay. The drawer? There's nothing in here. That's okay. Oh, okay. The other drawer, then. Hello? Oh my god! Ominous sound effect. It's a map. With nothing on it. Maybe it's a puzzle. Maybe you have to overlay a map on top of that. What if we put Saint Mystere on top of it? Do we have a map of that? Probably, maybe? I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. If that's what it ends up being, and it is literally just X marks the spot, then Professor Layton is a fool, and he's not deserving of any title that he may have. Chapter 5 is solved, though, so that's good. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call from you from the innkeeper Beatrice. It seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she'd like your thoughts on the problem. How do I have to do with any of it? We'd best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Now off to the inn we go, Luke. For some reason, this lady can't do her job, and she needs one of the people staying in her hotel to do it for her, for some strange reason. Okay, let's head on over. I went the wrong direction, Luke. Never grow up to be like me, boy. Anyway, what's the problem? Who's the problem? Welcome back, Professor. I've been so looking forward to your return. I do a different voice for her every time I see her. Thank you. Was there something you wished to discuss with me? Oh my, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a doze and dash routine on me. I'm too fat to chase him down. I'm a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business? Why me, though? Why not just anybody? I got shit to do. Would you mind if I looked around the man's room? Please do. Look at it all you want. Here, I'll show you in. Wow, this might be a good chance. This guy might be someone important, and we get to take a look around at his stuff. He's not a very cleanly man. What an absolute pigsty. This whole place stinks of smoke, and there's trash everywhere. Huh. Well, could it be Chelmy? Well. Oh. Yeah, that guy. Totally not evil at all, McEvilston. He had a sharp mustache, and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. A mustache, reeks of smoke, but they're gonna think Chelmy. Yeah. Do you suppose you could be talking about Inspector Chelmy? Inspector Chelmy, isn't he the self-important windbag? I like you. I like you a lot. No, that's not him. The man who stayed here just looked so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat, I'm sure you know the type. Horns, you know, just garden variety. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It wouldn't be in this town when you got people with knife noses. Anyway, do I get to actually, I don't get to actually, click on anything in his room and investigate it? It still says talk to Beatrice. I already did. I've solved 83 puzzles. That's kind of cool. Anyway, do I talk to you again? I'm counting on you. So, okay. I guess I just haven't gotten a new objective yet, so, yeah. Be it, darling, and find that bill-dodging thief. Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress on our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple that everyone is in a flap over even exists. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say that we're without any leads. Think, my boy, there's a place in Saint Mystere that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What do you mean? Exactly what he said. The tower, Luke. The tower. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows that the people of Saint Mystere, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Of course, we need to investigate that tower. The tower marks the far northern border of Saint Mystere. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. Okay. Chapter 6, The Elusive Tower. We gotta find our way to it. That's pretty exciting. Sure, I'll go ahead and save. Why the hell not? I guess we'll have a new place I can go, which means more hint coins. So let's head that way then. And hopefully this whole thing, this whole dodging thing is related. Oh, coin. Thank you, Goddard. You are helpful. Somewhere? I just said you're helpful. There. Don't fail me. You were not here before. What are you doing?
Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming along? I can imagine it's much fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle to liven things up?
Okay, I'll answer a question then. What is it? The sound of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I was compelled to sing the whole thing, but I won't. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? Excuse me? This is an interesting one. What? Well... the one that sticks out the most is rest. Because you would be silent when you're resting. So that seems like that wouldn't be the answer. What the fuck is this question? I got nothing. The one that sticks out to me the most is rest. Maybe that's just because it's in the middle. It's like kind of surrounded by the other one, sort of. But that's just because it's different. But you'd think that one would have the sound of silence. What the fuck, man? What is this question? When you see a group of words that have a similar theme, it's easy to get hung up on their meaning. Instead, look for other ways to interpret the question asked of you. For example, other than a very literal definition, what else could the sound of silence be referring to? What the fuck are you talking about? The sound of silence? I mean, I was thinking like literally, just like silence. No noise. That's why I thought of rest. But it says not to think of it literally. It's what it just said, right? Don't get hung up on their meaning. Think of it in a different way. Other than a literal definition. Okay, so that's not right. So what else would the sound of silence be? Note. I've got no fucking clue what I'm supposed to be doing here. Read each word out loud and pay attention to how they differ from each other. In particular, think about how each word is pronounced. Rhythm. Or I'll fucking humor you, game. I'll say them out loud, and I'm gonna leave it in the video. Rhythm. Scale. Rest. Note. Is it like long or short vowels? Rhythm, scale, rest, note. No, because scale, note, those are both long. Is scale technically? Because you don't really say scale. Note definitely is a long O. Treble, the rest. Those are short E's. Chord, no. What the fuck? I don't get it. Am I stupid? What the hell? I'm wasting hint coins here, but I don't get it. Still stuck? Yes! Think about what letters aren't pronounced. Like silent letters? Is that what it's supposed to fucking mean? The sound of silence? Silent letters? What fucking letter in treble is not pronounced? Or note? What are you talking about? What? I mean, rhythm and chord clearly have silent H's in there. But what about the fucking... I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna go with my initial answer. Fuck you. That's happened so many times where I've thought of an initial answer based off of a guess. There you fucking go. I've guessed the answer, but then... like, okay, that's just a random guess. I need to actually think about it, and then once I think about it, that is the actual answer. There you go. I guessed rest, and that was the answer. What the fuck are you talking about? I need to read this. What? What the fuck do you mean? How does note have a silent letter? Which one is silent? The E? I mean, I guess technically... because you don't say it, you don't say naughty or noti. But without the E, it says not. So it makes it a different fucking word. Without the K in night, for example, it still says night. Without the H in rhythm, you'd still be able to understand that it says rhythm. Without the E, it changes it to a different word. Nobody considers the E in note a silent fucking letter. Talk to one person and ask any person you can find and ask them if note or scale or treble has silent letters, and they will tell you no, of course they don't. What's wrong with you? What the hell? This is the worst puzzle in the entire fucking game. This is the dumbest puzzle in the game. Are you kidding me? Am I wrong? Did any of you look at that and think, oh, they obviously have silent letters? Even after the third hint, when it told me they have silent letters, I still didn't know what the fuck the answer was, because I'm like, what are you talking about? They don't even have silent letters except for 2 of them. Apparently they fucking do. That puzzle was stupid. What the fuck, Percy?
I guess the old advice to write that what you noticed doesn't apply here. That was just too easy.
It was not. It was the dumbest. You're gonna write a mystery novel? I'll be sure to never read it, because it'll probably suck.
That's why I've been observing you so carefully. In fact, the more I see of you, the better.
Ew.
Good luck with your search.
I'll be watching. Oh my god. Fucking reading lamp? Give it to Layton. Luke? He's not smart enough for the books. Actually, isn't Layton's room... If my theory about filling up two rows each correct, Layton's room is full. And yeah, he thinks it's too bright, so you can have it. Yep, there we go. Put that there. So we just need one more item for Luke. That all should be correct, so Layton should be full. The next item I get should be for Luke, and I think it'll be the last one. So that's pretty good. Oh, also, I forgot that I got that, like, super special menu puzzle. I need to check that next time I start up the game. I forgot to do it this time. Anyway, let's head on in. That puzzle was retarded. I hated that. That was terrible. Maybe I'm just dumb, but man, that was just absurd. Oh. Somewhere. There we go. Thank you for refilling after that horrible puzzle. How about here? No? So, I have to go further north. Can I go... I can't go down that staircase over there or anything? No? I can only go back this way? What about... Oh, she wasn't here before.
Well, if it isn't you two again. Right, if you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me.
Please let it be better than the last one. That one was just... Whew! A broken window. Okay. Another one of these. Figuring out who did it and who's lying. This is like at least the third one. You'd think they would have gone for more of a variety. 4 kids were playing, and one of them threw a ball right through your window. Here's what they had to say for themselves. See, if this was realistic, they wouldn't have time to say anything. I would just get straight to the spanking. Anyway. Before I read what they said, let me read the actual question. You know for a fact that the scamp who broke your window is lying. However, an unknown number of the other children may be lying as well. That's helpful. Can you figure out which one of these... And I'm so bad at these two. How many puzzles have I said that? I'm bad at these kind of puzzles. A lot of them. So anyway. A says that he didn't do it. B says that he did. And she says... that the one who did it is lying. So if B did it, he wouldn't be lying. If B did it, he would be telling the truth then. But if somebody... that means somebody else did it. Which means that that is a lie. Which means that he's one of the liars. Whoa! What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 I wasn't trying to answer the question. What? I was just... Fuck you. Shit. I didn't pay attention to the question. Cause it highlights in red, other children may be lying as well. So after that, I thought the question was, point out all the ones that are lying. So I was just like, okay, B. You know, doesn't it usually give me like a choice to submit? You know, it'd be like, okay, choose, and then click submit. You know? The one time it doesn't. Because I thought I was going to pick all the ones that were lying. I know B didn't do it. Fuck you. You're making me lose 7 picker rats. I was going to select, like, okay, I know he's lying, so let me select him, and now I'll select the other ones. I didn't mean for that to be my submission as the answer. God damn it. Yeah, I should have read the question more carefully, but it should have given me a submit option. What if you misclicked? God damn it. Fucking hell. Anyway, now I know it wasn't B, but I already knew that, so... Don't be mad at A. He didn't do anything. If C did it, he would be lying, which means that A did do it. Which can't be the case if C did it. If C did it, A couldn't have done it. They couldn't have both done it. D says B didn't break it, which we already know is true. So that's true. So it is either A or C. And I think it's A. I'm just pissed at myself that I jumped the gun without reading. I did read it, I just then forgot what it was and thought I was supposed to pick all the liars, but the biggest liar is you. The big fat liar starring Paul Giamatti. There you go. I would have got that on my first try. It was a really fucking easy one, actually. I just fucking did it wrong. But anyway.
Hey, there's going to be a doozy of a rainstorm tomorrow. Hang your wash inside if you want it to dry.
Thank you. I'll be sure to do that. I don't live here, so I don't have any wash. Oh, we get to go this way. Cool.